Hey everybody, what's up? I thought I'd do a live video, and this is playing an $11.50 turbo, so something really different. And I've been playing super turbos, and I'm feeling a little saucy, so I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive in this match, I think. Let's start off by min raising and c-betting 50%, see how he handles that. Alright, the min 3-bet, so I've got odds to call this, of course. I hate the min 3-bet. And we hit a monster, and this is why I hate the min 3-bet. If you had made a large raise, I'd have folded, and if you had you would have priced me out of the hand. So this is just stupidity, I think. Unless he turns up with, 6-6, in which case I'll feel stupid. I'm going to raise him right here. Not too much. I want to keep him in, keep his diamond draws in. I think he's going to have like an ace or something, so I don't want to raise too large. I think he's going to have like an ace king or ace queen is what I'm thinking. Alright, we'll get it in here. And yeah, thank you for min raising me. That wasn't very good. Alright, one match down. Let's well, in fact, I think I'll decline this guy. Or he's declined me. Wasn't the greatest match, and I'll just pause this and grab another opponent. Alright, so one game down, a massive minute and 28 seconds. Brilliant. Let's do the next one here. And he folds. That's interesting. He's got an Iron Man symbol there, so he must play a fair amount, I guess. Must be experienced. It's a pretty good flop. I'm just going to check it to trap. Pretty dry, and that's a good card for me. I could get some action off that card, which is what I'm hoping for. I'm just going to flat it, and then yeah, that's looking good to me. I can't imagine him having something like Queen 6. I might try 180. Does that feel like the right bet size? Yeah, I think I get called with a queen if I bet 180. If he's got a queen, is what I mean. Yeah. And I'll just have a look, see what he had. And he had 2-3 offsuit. That's a little bit of a shock. How bizarre, man. This $11 level. People are just weird. Alright, nice big fat 3-bet. We'll let that go. Yay, the kings, and he folds them. Nice timing, sir. So I'm going to try another little min raise, and if he 3-bets me big again. No, he doesn't. Oh, thank you, Full Tilt, for popping up and trying to ruin my video. This time I'll just c-bet, try and get a fold. And oh, you're very aggressive, very aggressive. We like. But strangely passive from his button. So if he does raise from the button, I'll be pretty careful there, I think. And now folding. Well, a guy called on 2-3 offsuit. Is he going to fold again? No, he's going to raise. And obviously with the aces here, raise him back up. Maybe 240 looks good. Shove, please. No, he just flats. Pretty dry flop, unless he's got 9-9 or something. Might go for the old wounded fish, like betting small to see if he'll bluff me over the top. Come on, buddy. Yeah. That old trick. Alright, so Turbo Madness. 2 matches down, and a massive 4 minutes into the video. My god, there could be quite a few games in this video at this rate. Alright, let's grab ourselves another opponent. Alright, opponent number 3, and this is feeling a little surreal almost. The sort of, I guess maybe I'm just running good. But hey, the wounded fish worked. That always makes me a happy man. And if you haven't seen my other videos, the wounded fish is when you've shown strength pre-flop, but make a very small bet size post-flop in order to induce. And that's what we did. Alright, I'm just going to bet full pot here. the reason I'm betting full pot is my top pair is low, and I don't really want to give my opponent good odds to hit over cards. So if he's going to hit over cards, he's going to have to pay. If he raises or shoves, I'm folding my top pair, and that's not really a good card, but I'm not going to fold yet. And if he raises here, I'm out of here. Thank you. Second barrel is good. Alright, let's keep on min raising, see how things go. Fold ski. So looking a little bit passive. She's pretty passive. I'm just thinking about my raise size here. I think, obviously a min raise is expecting to get called. I might go. I hate how full tilt keeps doing that, like popping up the screen for no reason. I'll go 120 here. Looks pretty donkish. She should fold. And nope. Kolsky, and really horrible flop. I'm going to bet this and then give up. Shove, fold, which one? Flat. Oh! Not giving up now. Now, I don't want to check in this spot. No, she's got queen 10, I'm going to cry. I don't want to check in this spot because basically I don't think that she's going to bluff. And that's a pretty good looking river. Just got to get maximum value here. I might go for 599. The old weird looking bet size. Which, the old I'm trying to bluff you bet size. And gets looked up. What did he have? Ace, Queen of diamonds. So pretty amazing that didn't go in on the flop, really. Or didn't go in pre-flop even. Alright, I think I can shove ace 9 here. Got a pocket pair, and that's a bit unlucky. So obviously I'm running good here. Alright, that's the third match, and she accepts a rematch, but I think what we do is just go try and find as many different opponents as we can. So that's 3 down. Alright, so opponent number 4. Let's see how this one goes. And I've got to say, one thing I really love about these turbos and the $11 level is you get action. When I'm trying to play my reg speeds, 100s and 200s and the occasional 300, I'm sitting there forever. But these things just fill instantly. It's wonderful. Alright, folding. He's looking a little tight, this guy. I love playing against tight players. You've got suited connectors. I'm calling a raise if he chooses to raise this. And he limp skis, that's good. And obviously I just have a little stab because he looks really tight. And get cold, give up. This is not a good card to fire a second barrel on. Anything that he was calling the flop on, a queen or a 7 or a flush draw, he's certainly not folding the turn, so we'll just give up here. All yours, sir, unless I can catch a 9 or 10 on the river. Yep, take it down, well played. Alright, keep on raising, and as you can see I'm not really worried about what I'm raising at this stage. I'm just raising any two and seeing how people react, and insta-fold. Looks pretty tight, this guy. And 2-4, no good. I called 2-4 if it was suited at this stage. 50 big blinds deep. I called that. Well, in fact, normally I call it 60 to 75, but I think I'll call it here, just to be a little funky. It's not a huge lead, calling it 50 big blinds deep. And we get called, and hit middle pair, which is an interesting spot. I might bet a little bit larger. In fact, I think I'm going to flat this, and that's not a terrible card for me. see how much he bets here. What I might do is raise him here on the turn if it's a small bet size. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm good or not. I'm going to raise him here, and that means he'll either shove, in which case I can easily fold, or he'll check the river to me. So it's kind of like saving myself some chips. Oh, he could fold. That would be nice too. Okay, fired 2 barrels and folded. Man, this is playing these levels. I mean, the opponents at the $100 level are bad, but the opponents at the $11 on the turbos, they're their own special world of bad. I mean, it's pretty bizarre, some of the plays they come up with. Check raise, fold. What's the story here, Chief? Fold, yeah, good day. Alright, presto, 5-5. And how deep are we? Like 30 big blinds. I'm obviously not going to be shoving or anything like that. I'm a little bit too nittish for that. Yeah, limp works well for me, Chief. Limp I like. Hit a monster. And this is cog dust in action. The old run good. And now we go for a check raise. Come on, buddy. Fire it up. Oh, he couldn't do it. That's so sad. How am I going to get in the action here? He looks pretty weak. I might bet some weird looking bet amount. See how that works. Insta fold. He had fold already hit. There was nothing that was going to get any action out of him. Obviously all elephants are nits. Alright, a little bit of a dry flop. Is he going to try the old donking trick? God, mate, I thought you were playing a turbo because, you know, time was important. He's timing right down here. He might have something, but normally when they time down, it just means they don't want you to bet. And... come on, buddy. You can do it. That's the one. If you're not sure, just tell me what you got and I'll tell you how to play it. Alright, ace 9. Probably around 700 chips. I'd be happy to get this in. As I said, I'm a real nit. But I'm not going to get it in quite this deep. It's probably an error. Well, that's not a bad flop either. Come on, donkey. Donk out, buddy. You can do it. Nope. And obviously I'm going to get this in if he raises me. Chips are going in, sir. Come on. You must be sick of all my c-betting. Nope. Man, I found someone nittier than myself. I should take a photo of this guy. Come on. Oh no. Don't want to limp for 20 chips, sir. No way. Got the mighty 9-7 offsuit. Oh, Shovsky. The elephant goes wild. And I think we'll Hollywood it up. Think about it. It's a tough decision. And let that one go. And blinds are up to 25.50. Yep, that's it. You want to insta-fold the next hand because you feel a little guilty about shoving, don't you, buddy? God, I hope this guy's not a member. I'm going to feel terrible. This guy turns out to be a member at HeadsUp.com. If so, I apologise. I was just feeling a little, as I say, a little frisky after playing Super Turbos. Alright, 10-5. I tell you what, I'll give you a present. I'll fold this one up. The reason I'm really doing that is because he did shove a couple of hands ago, so I think I might be nice to him. And also I had that feeling he had a good hand, and you know, I want him to be like, man, this guy's raised like 99%, and then how can he fold the one time I got Jack? And he's folding his life away. Alright, come on, buddy. You can do it. Play some cards. Well done, sir. And nice raise size too. Alright, Queen 2, a monster. Haven't had great cards, but I have hit 1 or 2 flops. And fold. Very well played, sir. Jack King, don't shove. I'm a little worried even if he 3x's, what should I do? Alright, this is nice. Check raises in the house. Come on, bud, you can do it. Shove. Nope. Oh well. Hard to get action out of this guy. Don't shove and have queen 3, please. Such a sick spot if he does shove too. Because I know he's such a nit, he's going to turn out with a monster. Alright, check to get in the bluff, I think. Is the nit likely to bluff? No, he's not. I'll check what he had. And he had... Where's that gone? Oops, that's not very nice, is it? There's the hand replay. And he had queen 5. Should have just bet the river. Got a little bit fancy. And I think I can shove these this deep. And he folds. I think I could have limped. He would have tried to have folded. How can you be this tight, dude? These are turbos. I'll fold my 6-2. He's getting short. He must get desperate soon. Man, this guy could be a great example if I ever wanted to update that tight video I did. Oh, a limp. A very, very aggressive looking limp too. Let's have a stab. Shove, buddy. Fold, shove. The fold. The mighty fold. I have to say, this guy has mastered the fold. He folds as well as anyone I've ever seen. And there again, that was a sublime fold. Did you notice the timing? How he waited and then folded. That's quite impressive. Oh my god. What is this guy doing? Is he waiting for ace-ace? Is that really what he's doing? Is his cat playing for him? What is going on? My god. The $11.50 turbo level. I better fold my 2-6, it's a bit crappy. If you can't beat these, then have a good look at yourself. Oh, ace queen. Now let's see if you can shove and lose, because yeah, that's it. Finally decides to play a hand and gets it in bad. That's so funny. That does make me laugh. It's like the guy makes one shove before this, so pretty much that's his only real shove of the match, except for way back, and he gets it in bad. That's unlucky. Alright, we'll close that up and get our next op. Alright, so the next opponent on our tour of the $11.50 turbos. Let's do it, sir. And let's hope we get someone a little more competent. I guess the thing is, if you look back through my videos, like probably the last 15 or so have been against regs. So I kind of feel a little weird and embarrassed making a video against $11.50 guys, but this is where a lot of members are, and this is where you need to learn how to play. And I bet a little draw here, and please give me the queen on the turn. No, alright, another guy that looks fairly tight. And keep on raising. It's not 3-betting us. Come on, buddy. Oh, good man. Picked up a draw here. I think I'll just bet and see how it goes. Don't raise me, please. Good man. So, yeah, this is one thing you can do against people at this level, is simply min raise and c-bet half pot on a bunch of pots. Here I'm going to check raise, I think. Nope, I'm not going to check raise. That would imply that our man here was going to bet. Let's try a weird bet amount. Does that get you to call, bud? Yes, no, maybe. Nope. Oh, a little bit of chat. Smell to Indonesia. I have no idea. Oh, look, it's rapping. Smell to Indonesia. Have you catch a seizure? That is impressive. I am glad I made this video. Alright, hang on. I gotta chat now. Very nice rap, sir. Keep it up. See if you can get anything else to rhyme with seizure. Oh, check raise is in the house. I think we let our bottom pair go. What sort of person raps at their opponent in a $11.50 turbo? I am impressed. I'm very impressed. That's just not something I have ever seen before. There was one guy that was running around rapping at the sort of mid and high stakes players for money. Like he'd say, like, I'll pay you $5 if you pay me $5, I'll rap for you, which was pretty cool. But unfortunately, he was doing all the raps, all the same raps, against different people and getting paid. Do I want more raps? Of course. I'm impressed. Alright, this is a shitty board to c-bet. I mean, you don't get much wetter than this, so I'm expecting a lot of calls. And pretty crappy, but I'll just give up and let his little king high win or whatever he's got. Oh, the straight. Do not bet that straight, sir. Well done. What on earth was he thinking once I checked the turn? That's just a bizarre lack of a bet. Like, he's sitting there with what's probably the nuts and doesn't even go for any value. Just weird. And another wet board. If he wants to check raise me, that's fine. I don't mind. Yeah, that's it. I don't mind. If he wants to get into the whole check raising thing, because then I'll be sort of not donking so much, but doing it when I actually have a hand, and he can check raise into the nuts, so to speak. So last check raise was a little smaller. I wonder what he had, maybe a combo, as in a pair and a draw perhaps. And we have missed. Might try just a slightly larger raise size, c-bet size here. See if that gets any respect. No, sir, it does not. Ace on the river, please. Oh, the king, that sucks. I think I've been called down by a 7, have I? Oh, top pair. And at no stage would you bet top pair. Weird, weird, weird. Alright, I'm not going to bother betting this one. Last time he check raised me on this board. And he does seem very, very happy just to let stuff go through to the keeper. Meaning, you know, not bet his top pair and stuff, which means he'll give me a free chance. I don't need to bet and steal. And alright. Have a little bet. Don't raise me, please. Good. So as far as this guy's play is concerned, pretty weak, and he's probably going to beat me. You know, just now that I've said that he's weak, he's probably going to beat me. But, you know, he's not betting his top pair, he's not betting his straights. I mean, how is he going to get chips unless he simply, you know, wins a flip in the endgame or something, which is probably going to happen the way I'm talking. I mean, like, what's his plan if he doesn't bet top pair, he doesn't bet a straight? And he's folding a lot pre-flop too, which is nice of him. I'm going to bet here. It's a bit wet. Don't call me, please. Thank you, sir. Man, this is bizarre. I mean, finding tight players and turbos. Who would have thought that this is where they're all hiding? All the tight players are hiding at the $11.50 turbos. Pretty quick call there. I think he's got something. But that's not a flop that's going to hit something, so it's a good flop to c-bet. And now he's gone into fold mode again. He's feeling a little bit guilty about having the lead. Not going to bet this one. Get called by a heart, or obviously an ace or a 10 or a 2. All yours, sir. There you go. Don't say I'm not kind and giving. And the problem with these type players is getting value. Alright. And this is a bit of a shitty board, in the fact that it's a little bit wet. No the worst possible turn. I'm going to bet this and fold to raise, or just... my plan was to fold to a raise, and that way he would check the river and not try and bluff it. Yep. And then I'll fold my 4-8. Alright. 8-4 suited. Let's see what happens if we stab. Check raise. Anyone? Pick up a little straight draw. Let's try the second barrel. Probably give him 8 chips here. 7, please. Well, that's not a bad card, is it? I better bet this. I don't think he's going to bet it for me. Bink, the old bet and bink trick. And here I just limp. I don't want him to shove. And he shoves. Alright, I'm folding king queen. That's probably an insta call for most turbo guys, but as you know, I am a nit, so I call ace 8 then. Go on, shove. No, I'll shove over the top just for a laugh. There you go. And might limp my 6-10. Don't want to raise because he's got, you know, the shoves he's on, especially after I took that pot, which was obviously a bad beat, hitting the river. All yours, sir. Nice. And blinds are getting up. Maybe I should have called without king queen. Yeah. Alright, he's getting a little aggressive, very aggressive. Insta call. Not even a question of folding that one. And folds a post flop. Thank you, sir. Alright, just need one big hand here, and to win it, Jack would be a big hand. Shove, please. Come on. Alright, I'm going to raise him here. Enough so that we're committed. And I better limp this one. And, alright, should be get it in here. No, don't need to get it in, don't have to worry about it. Alright, 800 chips. 8-3, not going anywhere with this. I'm not going to bet this, he's getting a little more aggressive here, so... I think I'll just check this one down. Do not want him to be betting here. And are we good? Yes, sir. 8-3 is good. And limping here because I think he's going to get shovey any minute, but maybe I'm just being a bit of a wimp. Don't raise me, please. Thank you. 10 jack. Alright, good. Don't even have to worry about whether I should call or not. And keep limping just because if he's going to shove, then I don't want it to cost me too much. And he's folding. Grinding him down. 6-2. Not going in with that. You're going to shove. Well done, sir. And king 10. Alright, that's good enough to get in at 10 big blinds. Oh, not against 10-10. King for the win. Dope. Oh, that's so cruel. So cruel. Sorry, buddy. Alright, so that was me playing the $11.50 games and not much the opponents were ordinary, I feel. Obviously that was a little bit unlucky, and I ran reasonably well, but I'm amazed at how tight they are. I think you just min raise and c-bet like most pots and make a big profit at this level, and just stay out of marginal spots. So although there weren't any hands that were incredibly difficult or detailed, it's probably enough that you try min raising and c-betting half pot and just grinding people down, and I think you could make a very good profit at the $11.50 level doing that. So that alone, I think, makes this video worthwhile. I hope you've enjoyed it, and until the next one, I hope you run good. Alright, so I know I was a little bit flippant in those matches, but there were actually some decent points covered, which I'll just go over here at the end. The min raising and c-betting, most flops except for the really wet ones, that worked very effectively against these opponents. I think a c-bet size of about 50% should be enough to steal, depending on how wet the board is. The wetter the board, if I had a decent holding, the more inclined I would be to bet a little bit larger than 50%. And the other thing there would be when the opponent is low, then if your min raise is going to be a significant amount of your chips and you don't have a very good hand, you don't want to min raise and fold to his shove. So at that stage I switch to limping, and if he shoves I'm losing less, and if he starts shoving a lot, then I will stop limping and either start limping strong hands and shoving weak hands, and sort of folding the absolute trash. But these guys that I was playing were letting me limp, so that worked. And the other thing would be to avoid marginal spots against these guys. The only marginal spot I can think of is when the board was ace, jack X, and I had king, king. If he had have raised me there when I c-bet, then I would have had to have folded straight up. So that's what you can take out of this video. Even though my sort of tone throughout it wasn't terribly serious, there were some good points that were made. So hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll catch you later.